Dear students of class 6, once again I am here to teach you the same chapter which I had started in my last class, and the topic was Leaving the Valley. In this chapter, I had already explained you about a 12-year-old girl whose name was Malala Yousafzai, who was compelled to leave her home because of the Talibani suppression, Talibani violence which was going on at that time to its peak in her hometown. Because of that, she was compelled and bound to leave her hometown along with her family and shift to the another town at that moment. This is what I had discussed in my last class. Now today I am here to teach you the second page of the same chapter. So please listen it carefully. I put all my books and notebooks in my school bag and then packed another bag of clothes. I couldn't think straight. I took the trousers from one set of the top from another, so I had a bag of things which didn't match. In this way, Malala, she had to get ready. She had to get prepared to leave this house and shift to the another house in the distant because of such circumstances which it arise because of the Talibani violence which was in progress at that time. So unwillingly also she had to go away from here along with her family. In that case, she was now at the moment preparing all the books, notebooks, school bag and everything. She was getting it all prepared and ready in her two different bags, one of the bag with full of books and the notebooks and the other bag with with her all the required clothes and all. Okay, I couldn't think straight. I took the trousers from one set and the top from the other. So I had a bag of things which didn't match. The two different bags which were arranged were not matching to each other. They were of the different in size and different in the weight. I didn't take any of my school awards or photos or personal belongings as we were traveling in someone else's car and there was little room. So because of the size of the car which was very small and that car also which was not of their own which belonged to their one of the neighbor, so in that car there was very little space. Because of that, so many things, so many of her personal belongings she was not able to carry it with her, like awards, the photographs and the personal different type of belongings which she was not able to carry it with her because of the scarcity of the space in the car which they were going to travel along. So that is why she had to leave behind all those belongings in the house itself. We didn't own anything expensive like a laptop or jewelry. And above all, they didn't have that much of the expensive things also in their house with them, like those of the laptop or jewelries or gold and silver ornaments or anything such things which are usually found common in our houses, no. So as they were very simple family, they were very ordinary family, so they didn't possess such type of any expensive jewelries or ornaments or such type of things with them in their house. So we didn't own any expensive like a laptop or jewelries. Our only valuable items had been our TV, a fridge and a washing machine. Only these many things were there with them to be called as to be the very expensive things or valuable things with them. We didn't lead a life of luxury. They didn't live such a very luxurious life, a very life with full of comfort. They didn't live like that. We Pashtuns prefer to sit on floors rather than chairs. Pashtuns, who are called Pashtuns? Pashtuns here are referred to people those who live in Pakistan or Afghanistan region. They are called Pashtuns. And what do they prefer? Usually they prefer to sit on the floor itself rather than the big sofas or chairs like that, anything. So this was all the situation here. You see children which Malala she faced unwillingly, unwishingly. She was not interested to go and leave this place at all, but still because of the present circumstance, because of the present atmosphere which had been created there because of the attack of the Talibani revolutionaries, because of that the circumstance had arisen like that the mother had to take such a decision for the safety and the security of the children and the family. They had to shift from this region to the other safe region in the same country. Now I move on to the next paragraph. My father had resisted living till the end. Malala's father, he was not in favor to live away from here in the initial hours, okay? But then some of my parents' friends had lost a relative in gunfire. In the meantime, an incident had occurred that one of their parents' friend relative, one of the member of that family had lost the life because of the gunfire. This made the situation to take such a decision for the mother especially to live away this place and move away to the other safety place. Seeing this grief made my mother determined to leave. She told my father, "You don't have to come, but I am going and I will take the children to leave." So this is what she takes, a very strict decision, a very prompt decision, that whether you are interested or not, says to the father, but I am going from here with my children because it is the matter of my children's future. She told my father, "You don't have to come, but I am going and I will take the children to Shangla." She was ready to leave from here, and where she was planning to go and take the children with her? Shangla. Shangla is one of the place in the same country, Pakistan. Okay, children, are you following me? I hope you are all following and understanding it as well, isn't it? That is nice. She knew she couldn't let her go alone. My mother had had enough of the gunfire and tension and called Dr. Afzal and begged him to persuade my father to leave. Well, children, why did the mother say so to father? Because she knew it very well that whatever she will tell to the father, that father is never going to ignore it, because she knew it very well that father will never allow her to go all alone, that is also with the little children. That is why she understood it very well. That is why she said so to the father. So my mother had had enough of the gunfire and tension and called Dr. Afzal and begged him to persuade my father to leave. So the mother was really in very big tension. Always she used to hear the gunfire. Always she was very much familiar with the things which were going on all around, which was not very much safe for them, for their family in that surrounding. That is why what she do? She called Mr. Afzal, Dr. Afzal, so that he would come and tell to father, make father understand that this is not a safe place to stay on further. This is how she tries her best to make father convince and understand that we have to leave this place immediately. That is why she called Dr. Afzal also to make the father understand. He and his family were going, so they offered us a lift. Even the Dr. Afzal along with his family, they were also leaving this place and going away, and they were ready to give them the lift also in their little car. Okay, we didn't had a car. Poor family, they didn't had any car at all. We were lucky that our neighbors Safina and her family were also living and could fit some of us in their car, while the rest would go with Dr. Afzal. But it was a very good opportunity for them all, because Safina, isn't it, and her family, they were also neighbors. Safina and her family also were living away from here and going to the other place to take shelter. So they also had a car, and they also offered them for a lift. In this way, both the side, Dr. Afzal's family as well as Safina's family, both of them offered them and told them that if you don't have sufficient space in one of the car, then they could share both the cars for the space, and so that they can have a very good journey, a very comfortable journey ahead for their travel. So this is what we come to learn here, children, in this paragraph of the lesson. So for today, I stop you. In my next class, I will be more giving you the explanations of the remaining chapter. Thank you very much.